Hello guys, today we have problem set number 3, and from this problem set we have this one, the Felipe's or Philippe's Taqueria. And in this problem it says that it is menu and you have some prices, and like one of the most popular place to eat in Harvard Square is Philippe's Taqueria. And these are the prices. They're written inside a dictionary, so we can call the dictionary. In a file, to create a pie, implement a program that enables a user to place an order. Um, the user can place an order from the selected menu, and then we need to prompt them again and again until the user inputs control-D. Control-D is used to end a program. So it's control-D on Linux, I think, and control-Z on Windows. And we need to, after each inputted item, display the cost item. Okay, so each time the user enters an item from the menu, we need to add all of those things, and we need to display the amount of item prefix with a dollar sign and format it to 2 decimal place value. The user's case sensitive insensitivity. Okay, so ignore any item, so it can be uppercase, lowercase, but it needs to be the thing, like super quesadilla or like nachos. It needs to be the same thing. Doesn't matter if it's upper or lowercase. And we need to look out for EOF error and the file errors, which is basically a way to show that my program will not take any more inputs after that. So honestly, it isn't that difficult. We just need to implement a system for EOF, so the program ends after we type in Control Z. So let me just copy these, and wait a second. Make directory the Taqueria, and cd Taqueria, and then code Taqueria dot py. So okay, so we have the files, and let us copy this, not this. Okay, so we can put this as menu. It works. And we have the menu. Then we need to implement the total for the amount. So for now we can just make the total $0. And then for if you're implementing the EOF, we need to set out that while it is true, we can try item. So this is where we will take the input from the user. So while taking input, it will be in string, and we need to correlate that with the prices we have set up here that are in integers. So what can we say? This like item, enter item, and we can convert this into, I think, title, because it looks more better visually by just capitalizing the first letter of the word. And then when we have taken the input, then we can check if what the user has inputted is in the menu. So if item in menu total plus equals to, so this means that we are going to add the total with the total amount, just add from the menu, and we can add that in menu, and we can call upon our actually just item, yeah, call upon this one. So this will mean that whatever the user has inputted, this will check from the menu. So menu is this, all of this, and what will it do is that for now the total is 0. It's gonna see the item, like for example burrito. It's gonna add 7.50 to the total, which is 0 for now. And if we add that, it's gonna be 750 later, and then it might change. What's it giving me here? Okay, so then what we can do is we can print it out. So print part, we also need to add the dollar sign, and when we are printing price, so the dollar sign, and I think we need to use the format here. So to add the total amount, so it's this, then there's the curly brackets here, then total, and we need to make the total to decimal places. So you can make it as 2 decimal places, 2 floating numbers, and we need to add the exception for an EOF error, end of file error. That was the thing. We need to implement the control D to make sure our program ends if there isn't any more inputs. So to do that, we can accept EOF error. So when any EOF error occurs, we just print nothing. So it moves to the new line and then just break. So let us check our program. So item, what are we buying? We're buying nachos. So nachos is $11. What else do we need? I think we need a burrito. Yeah, so burrito is $7.50. Nachos are 11. It added 11 with 7.50, and our total is 18.50. Now what else do we need? We need a taco. So it's 21.50. That's it. We don't want anything else. We can end the program by Control Z. There we go. So our total is 21.50, and it does everything. Our program shows that we have the dollar sign before the price, and we have our price in 2 decimal places. And each time we add a new item, it adds to the previous total, and we can end our program with Control Z. Let us run the program again. Let us check what's the total amount if we buy anything else. And you can see it's also like case insensitive. You can type in lowercase, and like let me try to type in all uppercase. You see, it also has that now all lowercase. We had taco, we have bowl. Now I think we should add waiter, and we can add. Do you add masters now? So we can start like this. Yeah, it works. Dilla super burrito, and then super quesadilla. Uesadilla. Did you get taco? No, we have bought taco, so I think we can have taco. And tortilla salad. So if you add everything up, it ends up as 78.75, rounded off to 69. So that's it. The program works. That's nice. Followed every step. We added something new. The end of file A. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.